I'm trying hard not to nut early, but I'm gonna lose my mind if the Allies just try to appease Hitler for this entire video. Yep, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Chamberlain, come on, buddy. Do your thing. Just let Hitler do whatever he wants. We know you want to. So what if Germany's old homeboys from World War I somehow stuck around after that conflict and were involved in World War II? Would they be cool with Hitler in 1936? They're both not aligned, but we're gonna find out today. I am assuming Austria Hungary would have more than likely stayed as a monarchy, but that could definitely change. And of course, as the Ottomans, they're basically just Turkey, but on fucking steroids. I wonder how Benito's gonna feel about this. Is he gonna be feeling a little jelly? That's the sense I'm getting. He's no longer gonna be Hitler's bottom bitch. He's gonna be one of the lesser used hoes now. So last time I tried this, it didn't go so well. I was really excited to see what Austria Hungary could do, but they were annexed by Germany. But obviously this time around, I'm gonna make sure Adolf doesn't do that. Of course, as always now, we're using Chaos AI, and the factions have stayed the same. Last time when we tried this with Polish Lithuania, we were able to do 3 different runs, and that was mostly because things didn't go that well. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that this time, but I mean, they're kind of in the same situation technically. The Habsburgs could get gangbanged here, and unless one of his family members are involved, I don't think he'd like that very much. Well, I guess Hitler's just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. He's justifying on Poland, and that war's about to start in 20 days. No focus trees required. I feel kind of bad too. I mean, we watched them get crushed 3 different times in the last video. Things are obviously not gonna get much better here. Oh man, yep, there goes Warsaw. And the interesting thing is Stalin's not gonna get involved. Oh, it's already over. Because, yeah, it was only 1937. That was an extremely early Danzig War. Well, these are some pretty interesting borders so far. We just started the video, and shit already looks all fucked up. Okay, so here we go. I need to make sure that they don't just get annexed like last time. That was horrible. Oh, and also, Romania's at war with Germany. I'm assuming they must have joined a Polish faction like right at the very last second. Luckily, they're safe over here. Yeah, they don't have much to worry about. They should be fine. As always, France might go communist. I don't know if it's gonna happen though. It'll be pretty close. I guess I shouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah, the Soviet Union have a very bad opinion of the Ottomans. Yeah, it was kind of expected. So I kind of thought this was gonna happen. The Soviet Union are going after Austria Hungary. They're probably gonna need to find some friends, or else they're gonna get crushed here. Well, that's a start. That would definitely help you. Let's see though. I mean, you do own a part of Czechoslovakia, and we all know the Allies don't give a fuck about that. Oh, you guys lucked out. Okay, so Hitler has decided to start Operation Barbarossa in 1938. With that, we've got a ton of faction changes. Obviously, the Italians have joined the Axis. Romania joined the Comintern, since their war with the Germans never ended. And I kind of figured this team would form. Let's see if Iran or Afghanistan join in. Oh, and the Japanese have joined as well. Without any Chinese war, nothing has popped up, so unless that happens, Hirohito can kind of focus all his resources up here. Holy crap, that is new. Has anyone ever seen this before? It's almost like they're just letting Mao win without Mao even being in this faction. This is turning out to be insane. All right, I knew that this was a possibility, but since East Asia is now backing up Stalin, France might actually make a difference here. At least to act as some sort of distraction. Oh, and that's right, Indochina is controlled by France. So, wow, this is a very common turn East Asia. Whoa, Hitler was not expecting this. Clearly, he must have sent all his divisions off towards the east. He better pull some back. What the hell are you doing over here, man? See, this is why people say you should have just stuck to painting. Things only continue to get more and more insane since the Civil War in Spain has yet to end. Why not? Yep, why not? So Benito is actually doing something here. He's actually helping quite a bit, so France just can't go all in for Berlin, as well as Franco can maybe make a difference after he destroys Republican Spain. Wow, I'm impressed the AI was able to take Leningrad. Although you probably want to pull back these divisions, you're gonna lose your capital. I'm impressed by the invasion, but you can't just capitulate right after you do it. But I think ultimately, this is going to be the difference maker. When Stalin declares on Austria Hungary, they'll join the Axis and provide, I think, quite a bit of help, because damn, he really, really needs it. This is a very messy situation, and you know, knowing the Germans, they're going to declare too many wars at once. It looks like everything could be fine, as long as he doesn't mess this up. Oh, you know what? He did finally pull back. Okay, so he has plenty of divisions here now. He just needs to get them up along this French front. Yeah, and for the most part, he's just defending over here. I don't think Stalin's going to be able to make much progress. And of course, there it is. Soviet Union has declared war on Austria Hungary, and wait, where's the US joined the Allies. That doesn't matter though. They're not involved in anything, I don't think. Oh, they are. That's right, because they were guaranteeing this nation, and they actually kept their promise. So the Allies are only at war with the Comintern. It's kind of weird that they guaranteed the Austro Hungarian Empire, and in return, they just joined the Axis. Alright, good. I was a little worried that the Ottomans weren't going to do anything in this situation, but they're going to attack Yemen. You know, that's something. At least they'll go to war. Brazil after Bolivia. Okay, so we've got some stuff in South America. I wouldn't be surprised to see some of these nations actually join one of the factions. Well, besides Peru. Peru has already joined the Axis before Venezuela. That was kind of impressive. Yugoslavia now after Albania. Is that gonna lead to something bigger? I think it might. Oh, well, yeah, because now Prince Paul is at war with Benito, so he might join the Comintern. And yes, he did. Okay, that's what I figured. So this is what it's looking like. Somehow, France is still doing really well over here all by themselves, even though, yeah, they're at war with literally every single neighbor, or at least almost. Here's the Ottoman War for Yemen. They might be too small to join a faction, but I don't know. I mean, world tension's at 100%, and crazier things have already happened in this video. Oh, it looks like Japan is gonna take the capital of China soon. I'm assuming since the Chinese United Front didn't form up, obviously they're not as powerful. So this isn't going very well for them. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the UK have landed in Brittany. That's, I think, the beginning of the end for the French. Although if we were to look down here, I don't know how. He's keeping Republican Spain alive all by himself. These two are at war, and in turn they both joined a faction. This is kind of a big deal because this is now an actual front in the war. God damn it, Hitler, you idiot. There it is. All right, so he declared one too many wars. Luxembourg's gonna join the Allies. Yes, they did, which now means we have a 3-faction war going on. French Commune has fallen. They were just getting destroyed from all sides. Well, technically the UK aren't going after the Germans just yet, but that usually never lasts. Ooh, now, I don't know. I might have just made myself look like an idiot, but Luxembourg's dead, which means there might not be a war between those two factions just yet. Although, what am I saying? It doesn't matter. We know he's going to attack the Dutch and Belgium, and at that point, it's all over. I was going to say the longer he waits, the better, and then an hour fucking later, this happens. But somehow, incredibly enough, the UK isn't letting them join in. I'm trying hard not to nut early, but I'm gonna lose my mind if the Allies just try to appease Hitler for this entire video. Yep, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Chamberlain, come on, buddy, do your thing. Just let Hitler do whatever he wants. We know you want to. I mean, it makes sense. The Allies are at war with the Comintern. That's already a really big enemy they're gonna have to take down. Why make this harder than it needs to be? In this universe, I guess the Nazis are kind of the faction they're okay with. Oh my God, Switzerland, you're disappointing me. You know we're both never supposed to get involved in any of this shit. Stay in spectator mode. What have I told you? The Austrians are starting to have a pretty big impact on this war. They've got 83 divisions, and they're doing most of the pushing. Oh, you idiots. How many times the AI is just trying to commit suicide? That's messed up, guys. Estonia and Lithuania both attacking Latvia. You guys are supposed to be on the same team. That's messed up. Oh, I didn't know Mexico was also at war with El Salvador. Well, I mean, they were screwed either way, but this doesn't make it any easier. Oh man, Adolf, you were freaking me out. I thought somehow the Netherlands and Belgium were gonna take you guys down. That would have been the most like pathetic thing ever. But the peace treaty's over. They've already taken all this land. As well as, yeah, of course, the Swiss just fell not too long ago. And things are starting to look very, very bad for Stalin. He is losing just about every single battle on this front. I don't think he has long left. Same goes for China. Yeah, Japan is pretty much whooping over here. He doesn't have to face, like, you know, all of the Chinese states, though, so that kind of helps. And it's interesting that the Ottomans haven't really done anything. I think that makes a little bit of sense. They're just trying to keep their empire alive. They've been crumbling for, like, centuries, so they know just not even to get involved. And here's the peace treaty. Treaty of Mexico City. That's kind of odd. Germany took 34 states, Italy took 5, Japan took 71. Why did they get all that shit? Oh, but this is the best. Outside of anime land, Austria Hungary took the most states. I'm telling you, they actually made a pretty big difference in the European theater. Damn, it is, it's definitely not pretty. I'll definitely admit that, but I guess it gets the job done. Yeah, that's fine. Mexico got pretty lucky though. They didn't get really that close to capitulating, so all that happened to them is they were turned into a democracy. There's also room for the Ottomans to grow now. Since French Africa was released, there's a lot of little guys they could eat up. This is kind of strange though. Hirohito got, you know, a ton of land, but he didn't puppet any of China. It's all still here. Even Mao's just chilling. But these guys are democratic now. Now I'm imagining a very strange post-World War II. A universe with the Cold War taking place between the Allies and the Axis. Actually, highly unlikely. There's no way Adolf would keep that shit a Cold War. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know which formidable nation you'd like to see me try next. Again, there's still a lot of other possibilities like Byzantium and Rome. I just kind of wanted to really try out this experiment because, surprisingly, these two kind of go hand in hand. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And of course, big thanks to Drew Meltzer, Wyon, Hitler Did Nothing,
Demonetized,
Furry Cruz, Rucification, Nick Tang, Matthew Ellis, Lavender Sheep, Stormblade, Elfie, Hayden the Exile Brown, Jung Cooks Bay, Elijah Senpai, and finally, Drew, you didn't say my last name. If you want to support me, you can find a link down below.